Alright, welcome everyone to Elder Scrolls Online Clockwork City DLC. Sorry about the late start, it's like almost 10 o'clock, but my sleep has just been horrifically bad lately, and over the weekend I kept randomly feeling sick. It's been a weird problem I've been having over the last month or so. I'll just randomly start feeling really sick. But we will get into this. I started the quest by coming into collections, going to stories, DLC, and just accepting the quest through here. And for the quest, you need to go talk to this guy here in Mournhold at the Tribunal Temple.
Ah, you've arrived at last. Come forward. We have much to discuss.
I don't know if I can get this person's damn Flappy Bird out my face.
You've arrived. I am Devaith Fear, Wizard Lord of Telfear. I trust no further introduction is necessary. I seek a Daedric artifact. It lies hidden in a brass city filled with danger, curiosity, and contradiction. You will accompany me, if you wish.
Will you give me your armor? That's pretty cool looking. What exactly would I be signing up for?
A voyage that only a few have ever undertaken. We will travel to Sotha Sil's peculiar experiment, the Clockwork City. I have inquiries to make. You will assist me.
Try to be a little bit nicer about it if you want me to help you. You know how to reach the Clockwork City? Well, technically we do too. We've been there.
I do. The Tribunes are not so clever that they could hide such a place from me for long. The city is quite close, and also very far away. Just the first of Sotha Sil's many paradoxes. If you choose to join me, be prepared for many more.
He's quite full of himself, isn't he? Why ask me to help?
You saved the life of a living god. Yes, I know all about your service to Vivek, and your conflict with Clavicus Vile. Foiling the plans of a Daedric prince is no mean feat. I can think of no better companion for my journey to the Clockwork City.
Alright, I'll work with you.
Of course you will. Naturally you have questions. Alas, they will have to wait. Servants of the Tribunal do not look kindly on blasphemous journeys like this one. Meet me at the waterfall north of the city. We can discuss the details there. Prepare if you must, but make it quick. Time is not on our side.
Quite full of himself.
Anything you can give.
Oh, what's the best way to get there? Oh, just go around the temple? Works for me. Of course, it's down there. That could hurt. Tellyo! Oh, it wasn't deep enough. Lame. Oh, and I'm on top of the waterfall.
There you are! Come! Here, behind the waterfall!
At least that water was deep enough I didn't kill myself. Hi guys.
My companion arrives at last. Now then, our journey begins in this dreary little cave. Quite a surprise, yes? Believe me, it won't be the last. We can speak freely here, but do make it brief. All this natural splendor is just tedious.
You're a strange one. Well, we know this, but for the sake of all the fun stuff he'll tell us and how cocky he'll be when we actually say, who is he? You mentioned Sotha Sil. Who is he?
The father of mysteries, the Clockwork God, the Tinkerer, and other such banal titles. Sotha Sil, or Set, is a member of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He reigns over Morrowind as the god of craft and sorcery, the wisest and most reclusive of the three.
Do you know him well?
Ha! No one truly knows Sotha Sil, not even his hordes of wild-eyed worshippers. I studied with him before his ascent, and even then he defied comprehension. His only true peer was Indoril Nerevar. Such a shame what happened to him.
Indoril Nerevar?
Indeed. Saint Nerevar the Captain, our king and greatest champion for a time. He died, tragically, during a journey to the heart of Red Mountain. It was all very sudden. Some believe his retainer, Dagoth struck the mortal blow. Others...
What do the others think?
Some believe that Sotha Sil, Vivek, and Almalexia murdered Nerevar so they could take divine power for themselves. Who's to say what really happened? In any event, Sotha Sil emerged from the mountain even more inscrutable than before.
What do you think happened?
I think it's irrelevant. The silence of Sotha Sil may come from a place of grief and deep regret. It might be a side effect of his fierce obsessions, perhaps both. How he became a god is no concern of mine. I respect his knowledge, nothing more.
Why did Sotha Sil hide the Clockwork City here?
Sotha Sil hides everything. But more to your point, it's not just a city. It's an incomprehensibly powerful, world-shaping device. Can't leave that sort of thing lying about, can you? Also, Almalexia worries about how it reflects on her divinity.
Almalexia?
Yes, Sil's fellow tribune. A machine can be studied, and perhaps understood in time. She fears that by reducing their divinity to a machine, Sotha Sil lessens the mystique of their godhood. To his great credit, Sil largely ignores these concerns.
Of course he does. What do you hope to find in Clockwork City?
A Daedric artifact. I take a keen interest in all such objects, but this one seems especially significant. You see, nearly everyone who searches for it winds up dead. I suspect that someone or something hid this artifact away in the Clockwork City.
So naturally, if everyone that goes to find it winds up dead, you want to jump on the bandwagon? Are you concerned about seeking an object that got other people killed?
Other people are not to Vaith fear. I've not lived this long by shying away from dangerous relics.
Definitely full of
Anyway,
himself.
if this artifact inspired someone to slaughter scores of mages, it's clearly something worth investigating.
Right. Onwards then. Into a super quiet load screen. How fun. The load screens have been kinda long too. They should have started the Witches Festival back on the 13th when actual lore day to help make it a little bit less hectic.
Even draftier than I remembered. Follow me. Welcome to the dwarven hold of Barmsarm Shen, such as it is. Ironic that AM's holy city of Mournhold has Dwemric roots, don't you think?
I think that was supposed to be a bad thing there.
Curious. Practically no one knows this route, but this scaffolding looks new. Built by rogue ordinators, perhaps? Stay watchful. Sotha Sil always did admire dwarven industry, albeit quietly. Perhaps that's why he built his city here.
Hang on a second, there's stuff to loot. Oh, hi.
This lift will take us to the nethermost depths of the ruin, and to our destination. Come along.
Okay, let me just check the grates.
On you go. The entrance lies just ahead.
On I go. It's like, what? I'm not first? Well, I gotta go first? No. He decided to head on when I was looting stuff. And hang on a second, buddy. I gotta turn my lights back off.
V. That's our door.
Actually, no, I don't, because you're like 5 miles ahead of me now. You didn't stop to wait for me this time. Which, you know, just goes to figure since I needed to turn my light off. Because you know your game screen looks much better when you have nice darkness around you. Now, here you are. Yeah, there's supposed to be more dwarven constructs back there. But on we go, back into the strange city. Protect him. What if I don't want him?
What? This is not the brass fortress. Someone diverted our passage. Audacious, but foolhardy. When I find them, wait. I feel cold. Back, creature! My shadow! My power! Don't let it escape!
Pretty sure there's nothing I can do about that. So your shadow just decided to have a mind of its own and walk off on you?
Factotums! They're activating! Ready your weapons! I will assist you as best I can!
Ow. You healing my bear? Really?
Another batch! Spinning up! Destroy them! More! To the southeast! Make ready!
Ow. That's what you get for knocking me on my ass, you big jerk.
This had better be the last of them!
Ow.
Fetching scrap heaps. My shadow remains close. We must hurry.
Okay, just let me, a little more magicka.
Swivel swords. Oh, wonderful. I'm in no condition to navigate this maze. Go. Find a way to deactivate these traps.
Of course, make me do it.
Perhaps I failed to impress the gravity of our situation upon you. If my shadow gets away, we may never escape this place. So if you have something to say it quickly.
Was that really your shadow?
Yes. And perhaps something more. In removing my shadow, our attacker removed some vital part of my animus. My soul, in the common parlance. Without it, my power is severely diminished. Needless to say, this will not do.
Do you know how to recover your shadow?
This may surprise you, but I've never had my shadow ripped from my body.
Try having your soul ripped from it.
Even so, I will devise a solution. Don't trouble yourself with the finer details. Just be prepared to fight. Much will depend on your ability. Do not fail me.
Do you have any idea what sent us here?
Not yet. We should have translocated directly to the Brass Fortress, Sil's chief municipality here in the Clockwork City. But somehow we ended up here. Vexing.
How do we plan to get out of here?
One step at a time, if you please. We need only to find a landmark or map or something. Once I determine where we are, it won't take long to find an exit. Just leave that to me. You focus on these traps.
A landmark? We're inside a building, clearly. These ones don't have the nice red circles around them, like... I think my bear got whacked a bit. Yeah, it doesn't have the nice red circles like when we were here before and had to deal with traps everywhere. Good job, bear. Just walk face first into it, that's fine. How did that help exactly? This place looks like it's seen better days. Don't be sounding like combat music when there ain't no damn combat. Probably did that because my bear got hit by the trap again. That looks pleasant.
Well done. Killed by spinning knives is not an epitaph worthy of defeat fear.
Mm-hmm.
Onward. Eager to see what new wind-up absurdities await us.
You couldn't have given me something better than a lockpick. Unless the nickel was pretty good. If I have somebody that can use that racial style. Ooh, looking pretty purple light here.
I recognize this place now. The pneumatic forge. We should leave as soon as possible. Sotha Sil constructs his clockwork servitors here, the factotums. They reject anyone who doesn't belong. Someone meant for us to die here.
Of course. Probably whoever hid that
Your
dangerous
spellcraft
artifact.
is all I can muster, but I will aid you as best I can. Lead on.
Nice bookshelf. You can stop that right now. Wow.
Registered and logged.
Direct, son. Really?
Transitioning to detection state 7. Excess corrosion detected. Maintenance required.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, there. Be quicker about walking through traps, would you? Bad day to be a machine. Oops. Oh, hi.
Station initialized.
What we got over here? Hi, fellas. Oh, of course that's empty. That probably had the good stuff in it. Somebody beat me to it.
At last! Defeat this monstrosity, but don't kill it. Must reclaim my power. Fetch it! It's multiplying!
That's just what we needed. Ouch. Oh
Stand
god,
back.
can't see.
Time to reclaim what is mine. Malia kepiet tehir! Devakrokad sint morad! Finally. You never know how much you miss a thing until it tries to kill you. Mm-hmm. More ridiculous machines? I've had enough of this. Come. We still have a long way to go.
You want to teach me how to do that? 'Cause that was pretty damn sweet. Oh, the load screens. Be faster. What is this, console?
Behold, the Clockwork City. Finally. Sotha Sil's brass fortress waits at the end of this road. We should go there at once. I'm keen to find out who sent us on that delightful jaunt through the new Martis.
So many people coming out of there. Was it instance
Follow
or
this
something?
road to the brass fortress. When you see the way shrine, veer north, or what passes for north here. If you have other business to attend to, I'll not stop you. Just meet me at the gates to the fortress when you're ready to proceed.
Are you alright?
Concerned for my well-being?
Not sure.
Touching. With time, I should make a full recovery. You performed admirably in there. I must admit, I had my doubts. But don't worry. I have doubts about practically everyone.
Of course you do. Any new ideas about what disrupted our travel?
No. I hoped that in reclaiming my shadow, I might catch a glimpse of our adversary or my prize. Alas, nothing. Seems we'll have to conduct inquiries the old-fashioned way.
What was that about your prize?
Have you forgotten so soon?
Apparently.
I came to the Clockwork City in search of a Daedric artifact. Our misadventures in the New Martis and this mysterious relic share a common point of origin, I'm certain. Now it's just a matter of rooting it out.
Right then. So pretty here. Look at all the sky shards and delves. Apparently that one's underground. We'll just go straight up there and see how. Probably call it an episode just so I can try to get something out for you guys on release day. That way shrine looks like it's already activated. The quest giver over there.
More important matters to attend to? Fine. Conclude your business quickly and meet me at the brass fortress.
Actually, I didn't realize you were still following me. Well, that you were following me, period. I veered off the road a little bit, sorry. Nice bridge. Long ass bridge. Ooh, don't want to fall down there.
You've arrived. Good. Follow this road to the Brass Fortress.
Oh my god, that's a lot of
To
people.
faith fear, I warned you never to come back. And you, one of Fear's lackeys, I take it.
Luciana
really.
Pullo. Hospitable as ever? Go talk to her. I'll not waste my time speaking with a petulant toy soldier.
Hold there, friend of Fear. I am Proctor Luciana Pullo of the Clockwork Apostles. I don't know how you and this egomaniac breached Lord Set's Celestiadrome, but I won't have non-citizens stirring up mischief in the Brass Fortress.
How can I become a citizen?
Only just arrived and already trying to grease the gears? New arrivals must secure an endorsement from a citizen in good standing. I'm prepared to overlook your atrocious choice in companions if you can find a sponsor. Until then, you are tarnished.
Rude. How do I get a citizen to sponsor me?
That's for you to find out. Not many citizens will risk their reputation on a green-heeled stranger, and you'll find no comfort from me. Maybe you should confer with the other tarnished over there. In the meantime, obey the law. I'll be watching.
Fair enough.
Tread carefully, Fear. I'll be watching.
She's so nice.
Luciana clearly hasn't lost her charming demeanor. Predictable.
It seems I won't be welcome in the city until I have found a sponsor.
Ah, yes. Their bizarre sponsorship custom. I forgot about that little wrinkle. As a friend and peer of Sotha Sil, I come and go as I please. I suppose it would be best for you to wait out here. If I need you again, I will find you.
Can't you sponsor me?
I'm not a citizen. And even if I were, I'd not waste time wading through their opaque bureaucracy. You've proven yourself to be more than capable. I have no doubt you'll figure something out. Gain your sponsorship. We will speak again soon.
Living shadow skin. Of course it would increase max stamina. Or increase health, magic, and stamina recovery by 7. Weapon crit, physical penetration, weapon damage.
I appreciate your assistance in the pneumatic forge, but for now, our paths must diverge. The artifact we seek will not remain in one place for long. I can ill afford a delay. Navigate this absurd ritual quickly, and I will find you again afterward.
Who is Lucina Piolo?
One of Sotha Sil's greater lackeys, chief proctor of the Clockwork Apostles. You might have noticed some mild cosmetic flaws. Honestly, I think she's more automaton than flesh and blood. She certainly acts the part.
Why does an Imperial serve a dark elf god?
Sil takes all kinds. Imperials, Bretons, even Argonians. Luciana may be one of his oldest servants. She served Emperor Riemann Cyrodiil as a battle mage in her younger years. Made quite a name for herself during the Akaviri invasion.
What happened to her? How did she wind up here?
According to the legend, she was caught in a torrent of arcane energy during a battle with a rival mage. It mangled her body and sent her hurtling through the veil. She eventually crashed here. Sil found her shortly thereafter and mended her wounds.
So now she serves him.
Indeed. At first, I thought she served him out of some cheap obligation. Reciprocity for his kindness. But Apparently, she really believes in this place. I heard they had a bit of a falling out. She still serves him, though, in her dog-like fashion.
She didn't seem happy to see you.
People like her rarely are. You see, I present a destabilizing influence. I reject all illusions of authority and thus reject their entire way of life. Hierarchy, ritual, reverence, it's all a sham. I respect power, not absurd social constructs.
Why did Lucina refer to Sotha Sil as Set?
Seal has many names. Sotha Sil, Set, Sea, the Clockwork God, on and on. Tiresome, if you ask me. The Clockwork Apostles mostly refer to him as Set, his verse and sermon name. I call him Seal, because I'm not a doe-eyed idiot.
Isn't Set the name of one of the Egyptian gods? One of the many names, I think, like, one of them is, like, Seti, something like that. But, yeah, that sounds familiar for one of the names of the Goa'uld in Stargate SG-1. Lucina mentioned the Clockwork Apostles.
Yes, a monastic order of sorts. They serve Sotha Sil through magical inquiry. Apostles fancy themselves iconoclasts who push the boundaries of magical praxis. There's a seed of truth there, I suppose, but they're still obnoxious.
Are they all like Lucina?
You mean, are they all half-metal monstrosities?
Yeah, that.
More or less. Some modify themselves more than others. It's a form of reverence. They want to be more like Sotha Sil. You see, Sil has some peculiar... Well, I'll let you see for yourself.
Thanks. Oh, good God.
Another newcomer, eh?
Get out of this
Come,
mob.
let's talk.
We'll talk later. I just wanted to get out of the mob for my outro, so that'll do it for this episode, guys. I tried to get this edited and up in the middle of the freaking night, but yeah, you'll have your first episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.